Mailbox bent, road sign gone. Same dead end I grew up on. I never told him where I stay, still he shows up uninvited. Devil knows my address, knocks like an old friend does. Says I ain't lost, just honest about the man I was. If hell's got a waiting list, I'm already on the map. Yeah, the devil knows my address and they don't need GPS. Mama prayed me out of this town, but prayer don't stop a bloodline curse. Every choice I tried to make led me back to dirt and hurt. The devil knows my address, reads me better than God. He don't promise me forgiveness, just the truth I forgot. I slam the door, kill the lights, still he laughs out back. Yeah, the devil knows my address and he's patient like that. If I move my name, change my face, would the darkness still know the place? Some deaths follow every step, some doors never forget. The devil knows my address, I stop pretending he don't. I ain't proud, I ain't fearless, I just do what I want. When this house caves in on me and the ground takes its tax, put it on my headstone plane, the devil knew where he was at. Cold dirt knows what men deny. Moonlight doesn't testify. They buried him out by the old oak tree, said justice serve, case closed, be free. But I saw fear in the sheriff's eyes when the shovel hit truth and the truth stayed quiet. History is written by who survives, not by the ones who lose their lives. Graves don't tell the truth, they just keep it still. Every lie gets sanctified when the silence kills. If innocence could scream aloud, this town would burn in shame. Graves don't tell the truth, they just remember names. Mama lights candles she never explained, prays to a God that won't ease the pain. I learned young how to bite my tongue. Truth you can't outrun. Some sins wear a hero's face and sleep beneath a badge of grace. Graves don't tell the truth, they just keep it still. Every lie gets sanctified when the silence kills. If innocence could scream aloud, this town would burn in shame. Graves don't tell the truth, they just remember names. If I dig deep enough tonight, will justice crawl into the light? Or will it rot like everything else we hide from ourselves? Graves don't tell the truth, but I will if I stand, even if it costs my blood and this shaking hand. Let the earth reject the light, let the bones complain. Graves don't tell the truth, but they know who's to blame. Wind moves slow, dirt stays cold. Some stories never get told. Dust on my boots, blood on my hands, sun sinking low over cursed land. Mama said pray, Daddy said run, but the devil taught me how to use a gun. Down this gravel road I drag my name. Every mile of a sin, every prayer's in vain. If heaven's real, it don't know me. I was born too deep in the shade of a tree. Cross on my neck, chains on my soul, sheriff's lights flashing, losing control. I loved once hard, I loved once wrong. Now her ghost hums an old sad song. Down this gravel road I bleed regret. Whiskey talks loud, but it won't forget. If angels cry, they cry for me. Another lost son of the outlaw creek. facing the fight. Down this gravel road I make my stand. No clean escape for a broken man. Let the dirt remember my name. Gravel road confession carved in flame. Welcome sign's been shot to hell. Still says home, but you can tell. Dreams come here to learn to die under borrowed stars and alibis. This town eats its young, chews them slow, spits them numb. Calls it tradition, calls it pride, calls it living, but it's just time if you make it out alive. You'll never come back the same. Yeah, this town eats its young and forgets their names. High school heroes fade to dust. Fast love, rusted trust. Every promise carved in stone ends up cold and overgrown. This town eats its young, feeds on hope till there's none. Says stay loyal, stay in line. While it steals your spine, I watch my friends go one by one into jail, into flame. Yeah, this town eats its young and forgets their names. Scream, you hear it loud. Some soil poisons what it grows. You don't leave 'cause you don't care. You leave 'cause you know this town eats its young. I barely got away, still feel its teeth in my back. Every single day, if I die far from where I'm from, don't call it shame. This town eats its young. I escaped the same. another prayer I never made. I learned my songs from a loaded gun, from the way it shines when the work gets done. Sunday words never stop the pain, but iron faith stayed the same. Hope's a lie that feels divine when you're out of ways to survive. This is a song for the broken gun, for the damage I've already done. I don't ask to be forgiven, I just ask to be undone. If God listens to the weak, He ain't listening in to me. So I sing this psalm in rust and smoke till the silence speaks. I kissed goodbye with shaking hands, left my name in a wasteland. Every choice I tried to save just dug another grave. Faith feels thin when night comes fast, and every shadow wears your past. This is a song for the broken gun, for the damage I've already done. I don't ask to be forgiven, I just ask to be undone. If God listens to the weak, He ain't listening in to me. So I sing this song in rust and smoke till the silence speaks. If redemption costs my breath, I'll pay it slow, I'll pay it dead. Let heaven turn, let angels run, I'll finish what I've begun. If there's peace on the other side, it don't look like what they promised me. So I sing this song to the dark tonight and set myself free. Smoke drifts high, metal still, God stay silent. Sunburned low on a crooked trail, even strong hearts start to fail. My horse stopped dead by the ravine, like it saw something I couldn't see. Said, man, some roads ain't meant to ride, then left me alone with the night. Courage fades when instinct knows where the living shouldn't go. I'm walking where the horses won't go, where even prayer moves slow. Every step's a warning sign, scratched in bone and old pine. If I disappear below, tell my story soft and low. I'll win where the horses won't go, and pay what I owe. Tracks run out in the red clay dirt, like mercy after someone's hurt. I hear chains in the canyon wind, sounds like all my might have been. I could turn back, save my skin, but I won't outrun what's within. I'm walking where the horses won't go, where even prayer moves slow. Every step's a warning sign, scratched in bone and old pine. If I disappear below, tell my story soft and low. I went where the horses won't go, and paid what I owe. If fear had teeth, it smiled like this, right before the final kiss. I make peace with the dark I chose. Some deaths follow you close. I'm walking where the horses won't go, with my shadow in tow. No rescue coming down this line, no stars left to guide. If the ground takes me home, let it take my soul. I went where the horses won't go, now I know. Stand still, trail runs out, no way out. Sky, dusty breath. A man learns fast the shape of death. I stole to eat, I stole to live, took what mercy wouldn't give. Judge said, boy, you chose your fate, like hunger ever learned to wait. Right and wrong blur in the rain when survival feels the same. There's no cross for a thief, no prayer at the end, just a shallow hole and a warning to friends. If salvation's only clean, I was never in the plan. There's no cross for a thief, just a rope of a man. I loved once, but love don't last. When your future's chained to your past, she He said run, but nowhere safe when the law's just another face. Every door is locked by fear, every choice disappears. There's no cross for a thief, no prayer at the end, just a shallow hole and a warning to friends. If salvation's only clean, I was never in the plan. There's no cross for a thief, just a rope of man. If God counts sins like men do, then heaven's empty too. If grace can't bleed or steal or starve, it was never meant for hearts like ours. There's no cross for a thief, so I'll stand on my feet. I won't beg for forgiveness from the hands that beat. If the devil wants my soul, he'll have to understand there's no cross for a thief. But I died a man. Chains fall quiet, dust settles fast. Nothing forgives the past. Cold wind hums through broken trees, Sunday silence judging me. I was raised on fire and fear, wooden pews and cheap red wine. Preacher said the end was near, but never said it looked like mine. I tried to kneel, I tried to pray, but grace don't come the way they say. Church bells don't ring for me, they just echo what I've done. I wear my sins like baptism underneath this burning sun. If heaven's gates are holy ground, then I won't cross that line. Church bells don't ring for me, they just toll my time. Mama's Bible on the shelf, still marked where Daddy quit. I learned early how to help myself when faith don't seem to fit. Every promise dressed in white turns to shadow by midnight. Church bells don't ring for me, they just echo what I've done. I wear my sins like baptism underneath this burning sun. If heaven's gates are holy ground, then I won't cross that line. Church bells don't ring for me, they just toll my time. If there's mercy in the sound testify, church bells don't ring for me. They already said goodbye. Bells fade out, dust remains. Some souls don't rise again. Road creaks under a pale blue sky. Justice don't ask why. The town square whispers when I pass, like my shadow's made of glass. Every step below the stair, they already hung me there. Truth don't matter, only blame, and blame don't need a name. Hangman knows my name. He don't need proof or prayer. He smiles like we're old friends. Says, son, life ain't fair. I paid my sins and borrowed shame. Now the debt's the same, whether guilty or the same. The hangman knows my name. I tried to run, but roads run dry when fate decides you're gonna die. Sheriff said it's God's own plan. God never shook my hand. Every lie wears holy clothes when fear is what the crowd shows. The hangman knows my name. He don't need proof or prayer. He smiles like we're old friends. Says, son, life ain't fair. I paid my sins and borrowed shame. Now the debt's the same, whether guilty or the same. The hangman knows my name. If I fall, don't call it grace, just another erased face. Tell my story wrong or right, I'll be gone by morning light. The hangman knows my name, and that's enough to end it all. I stand tall in borrowed courage when I hear that final call. If heaven turns its eyes away and hell feels just the same, let history decide the truth. The hangman knows my name. Rope still sways, crowd goes home. Justice sleeps alone. No moon's low tide, something waits on the other side. There's a cross by the county line, no name, just a date and time. Sheriff said best let it be, but the river keeps calling me. Water don't forget the dead, it just teaches them how to breathe. Black River mercy, take me down, wash these sins where they can't be found. I've been praying to God who's gone, with a bottle and a loaded gun. If forgiveness don't know my name, let the current take the blame. Black River mercy, hear my plea. Drown what's left of me. Daddy's blues by the bedroom door, he never made it past 84. Mama's faith wore paper thin, like the skin on my knuckles when I fight within. Every truth I try to keep, turn the chains around my feet. Take me down, wash these sins where they can't be found. I've been praying to a God who's gone, with a bottle and a loaded gun. If forgiveness don't know my name, let the current take the blame. Black River mercy, hear my plea. Drown what's left of me. My clothes don't pull me back, I've been lost too long to track. Tell the sun not to rise too soon, let me sleep in the river's wound. Black River mercy, cold and deep, keep the secrets I can't keep. If heaven turns its back on me, let the water set me free. No more running, no defense, just a man and his consequence. Black River mercy, let it be. barroom quiet, neon lights and cheap design. Knees don't bend on holy ground, they bend when everything breaks down. Whiskey taught me how to pray, all nights got turned away. I don't ask for clean forgiveness, just enough to face the day. If heaven listens to broken men, I'll say it my own way. Yeah, whiskey taught me how to pray. Bible dust on a dashboard dash. Hope runs thin, faith runs fast. I talk to God between each drink. He never answers, but I still think. Whiskey taught me how to pray with shaking hands and words of clay. I don't need no choir singing, just silence while I stay. If mercy's cheap, I can't afford what the churchmen say. Yeah, whiskey taught me how to pray. If I die with a glass nearby, don't say I didn't try. I spoke to God the only way I knew how that night. Whiskey taught me how to pray, not to beg, just to say I did the best with what I had in the mess I made. When the bottle's empty and dawn shows gray, I'll walk away. Whiskey taught me how to pray. Neon flickers, born sad. Another night learning how to love. I keep my past on a cigarette bar, on the countertop that never loves. Bartender knows my middle man, says some can't always pay the same. I toast to ghosts I couldn't save, they drank me deeper into the grave. There's ashes in my whiskey glass, every dream I let became. I don't ask for second chances, I just drink the truth away. Love comes cheap but leaves me fast. every road that don't come back. I held on till my knuckles bled, still lost half to the words I said. There's ashes in my whiskey glass, every dream I let decay. I don't ask for second chances, I just drink the truth away. Love comes cheap but leaves me fast, like smoke that fades too soon. There's ashes in my whiskey glass and blood beneath the moon. If drowning's quiet, I'm almost gone, counting regrets to the jukebox song. Stop pretending everything's fine, just another man killing time. There's ashes in my whiskey glass, but I pour another round. I ain't looking for redemption, just a softer way down. If tomorrow never comes to pass, I won't curse today. There's ashes in my whiskey glass, and I put them there. Last car rings, last go low. Some hearts break slow. And church still stands, but the doors won't open. And paint's all cracked, bell rope broken. And Sunday comes, nobody stays, like faith learned how to walk away. God left town first, didn't say goodbye. He left us with dust and loaded words and a sky that won't reply. If salvation never lived, it packed up and cursed. Yeah, I stayed too long. God left town first. Mama still whispers into air like someone holy might be there. Daddy drank his last amen, said, son, don't wait on him. God left town first, took the light and ran, left the rest of us to work with blood and borrowed hands. I tried to kneel, I tried to hurt, nothing reversed. Yeah, I stayed too long. blossom and curse, but emptiness came first. God left town first. God left town first. Now the night's in charge. I don't ask what any of this means. I just play my part. When the dirt finally claims my shirt, let it be rehearsed. I stayed too long. God left town first. Talk with fists and tired eyes, said nothing about the reasons why. Every lesson came out mean, every truth stayed in between. I learned silence from my father, how to swallow, hurt and stand, how to say nothing at all when you're breaking like a man. It pains a language handed down, I understand. Yeah, I learned silence from my father. Said I'm proud of you, just nodded once like that would do. I wear his habits like a coat, heavy words he never wrote. I learned silence from my father, how to lose without a sound, how to bury we survive, not something planned. Yeah, I learned silence from my father. If he knew the man I am, would he shake my hand or just look away again like he always did back then? My son asks who I was, I'll try to stand, but I learned silence from my father, like a man. Moon hanging low like a loaded thread. Black River knows what I confessed. Boots in the mud, heart full of rust. I crossed that line 'cause I thought I must. That Black River It just takes what you